Babba game and shit.
Yeah, is like the lesbian equivalent of a dick pic like taking pictures of your fingers? What? That's a real question.
Yeah, I've seen the meme though of when you're a lesbian and you get a new girlfriend and it's just someone clipping their nails.
I mean, true. You really don't want to like scratch anything too hard.
No. In fact, men should manicure themselves as
Absolutely.
well.
Now 100%. I'm sad,
100%.
because this means that the short relationship I had didn't mean anything, because they never clipped their nails.
Oh.
It's like saying they would.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Yeah. Is it true love? I don't know, the nails are still long.
I feel bad for Travis.
It was still fun.
They call him Oblivious Travis.
Huh? What? Who?
Can we make him like a regular character on the show now? Oblivious
That's
Travis.
up to him. Totally oblivious Travis.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Totally oblivious Travis.
No.
I don't know things.
I don't know where I am.
Who are you people?
What are we doing?
What were they thinking?
What were you going to eat, Doug?
Do you want to explain that to the audience?
Do we? Yeah, no, now that we have the actual capture going properly,
Yeah.
let's actually explain one of our recurring in-jokes.
Okay, so, like...
About the nostalgia nerd.
Do you want to do it? Or should I?
Well, I mean, it's your story, I think.
Ah!
It's
Fuck!
basically...
Indeed.
I mean, later. Well, the,
It's nearly time.
So me and Fen regularly like to joke about the Nostalgia Critic, aka Dog Walker, aka Change the Channel hashtag.
I'm a big fan in the same way that I'm a big fan of, like, Tommy Wiseau.
So bad it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you've also said that, like, you don't think that Doug's, like, a bad person.
No, I don't
It's
think
just-
he's a terrible
He's just,
person.
like, not good at what he does.
He's just... He's not a very conscientious person. He doesn't think too hard about things. Which is ironic, because he began an entire genre of movie review.
Like-
Or, if he has thought critically, he hasn't in a long time.
It's ironic given the name. But yeah, I wouldn't... I actually kind of look up to the Nostalgia Critic, even to this day, so
Anyway.
I'm not gonna, like, shit-talk him too
No.
badly. But I do agree,
He's a living
made
meme, though.
fucking mistakes. A
Yeah.
lot of fucking mistakes, and has not, like... Really hasn't apologized for them,
No.
which isn't a good look. Right, but yeah, like you said, I don't consider him a bad person.
Cue the Lindsay
So-
Sterling clip
yeah.
of her getting covered in sausages right
Sterling?
here.
Is it... I thought it... Lindsay Ellis.
Lindsay, fuck, who was
What
I
were we-
thinking of?
I don't know. You're
That's
thinking of
gonna
Jim
end up
Sterling.
being that's gonna end up being a porn actress's name, and I'm gonna be real exposed right now.
So, yeah, what was it? Oh, right, it was the fucking
The filming
Kick-Assia.
of Kick-Ass... Was it Kick-Assia?
It was Kick-Assia, because
One of their
that's
specials.
specifically when they went out to, like, a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of his jokes have not aged well.
Oh,
Where he
that
can-
whole series has not aged very well.
Yeah, there's, like, a couple jokes about Nostalgia Critic being, like, a Nazi. It's like, that... He makes a couple of jokes like that. It's like, in our current, like, political climate, that would not...
Oh,
that would not go over so well.
because somehow Nazis have come back.
Yeah, how the fuck did that happen? Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
He's got the little bear.
yeah, you might be able to explain it better, because
Well, okay,
the
so we
change
were-
of the channel document.
Yeah,
This was around the time of all the controversy and, like, the reveal of, like, all the horrible shit that was, like, going down
and
behind
down
the
the
scenes.
rabbit hole video,
Yeah.
and all of that shit. And it became clear that during the filming of Kick-Assia, Lindsay Ellis said to Doug, "So who's supplying craft services during
Yeah.
this production?" And he sort of laughed it off, like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like we're going to be doing that." And he's like,
like, it's a fucking film set.
Yeah.
That's something you're supposed to be doing.
"Yeah, you absolutely need to do that."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh," and it ended up being a huge, like...
Issue.
A huge issue, a huge gruel. Like, they did hire
good.
craft service.
You didn't do it good.
It ended up being a hugely demanding day, even though they did have craft services, I understand. I believe they had craft services. I might be wrong. But my point was, they were going to be out in the desert all day.
Yeah.
What was Doug's plan for what he was going to eat? Was he so consumed by his own oversight that he Fuck! That he totally forgot to feed himself? What were you gonna eat, Doug? You were in the desert!
I think...
Nothing out there! You weren't gonna hire craft services? Were you going out there to die? What was your plan?
My whole aesthetic, though, is Fen trying to tell a story while constantly dying in a video game and going, so anyway, fuck! And then,
I don't understand, Doug!
why?
Why?
What? When? How? And...
So I'd like to go one step further.
Come on. Almost.
No, I need to be dashing, but I'm going too early.
Oh, honey, you are dashing.
Why didn't you get food for us, Doug? Because I like to go one step beyond.
I need you to really be the character. Starving.
You get food when you pull in views.
What? No, but like, there's some truth to it though, because like part of the review is him being like a dictator type character and him like constantly being controlling over the other reviewers on the site, which as a movie, as like a premise for a story, has not aged well
No.
at all. Like people
Given
will
what we
look
know
at that
about
movie
Channel Awesome now.
and it will be like, oh yeah, the Nostalgia Critic is like just like that as a person, not like that was his character.
Congratulations
for
to
a
Guru
skit.
Larry for winning the Channel Awesome Hunger Games.
The Channel Awesome Hunger Games.
Yep.
He specifically, like, in any other circumstance, like, someone would get fired for shit talking their boss and just being like, oh no, I'm only staying on this job just to like
Just
screw
to-
with the boss.
Just for the memes.
Just for the memes, yeah. Like, yeah, like it's weird that he was just like very openly like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stay to like try and win the Channel Awesome Hunger Games. And Doug was fine with it. He was just like, yes, stay.
They had much bigger problems at the time.
Yeah. But, like, seeing everyone slowly leaving the website was just entertaining in its own
But
right.
like, it vexes me to think that had no one said anything, he might have gone out to the desert to try and film something with no food or water.
Yeah. No,
Just coffee.
but, like, the other thing...
Wah!
The other thing, too, is that, like, some of the people that were still on the website were literally just like, oh, we're going to wait for, like, Channel Awesome's response, and, like, as long as they acknowledge it and they apologize, we'll, like, trust Doug and we'll stay with him. He says nothing. He doesn't, like, acknowledge it whatsoever. Or, like, the things that he does acknowledge, he actively tries to, like, refute and go, like, oh, that didn't happen the way they're saying it happened. It's like, just apologize! Just apologize, and why did you die?
I'm trying to get every box, and I was off by 4.
Well, just apologize.
I'm sorry! Okay? That's there. I'm already better than the Nostalgia Critic. Give me 100 million views on every video I make.
You are going to have an illustrious career after this.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But where's the controversy?
And where's the food?
Where's the fucking food? No, instead of where's the fair use, where's the goddamn food?
Where's the food? You? That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Where's the food?
Where's the food, you fucking idiot?
No, that would be WTF you why I.
Leave your answers at the end of the show.
And I'll pick my favorite in the next episode of Game and Chat and Ben.
And
And Steven! And Knuckles.
Gilligan
Whoa!
and the rest.
Everyone is here!
And here's Maud.
And then there's Maud!
Come on!
Cletus, a slack jaw, your gold.
So when I was designing a new character for a thing, and the thing
A thing,
you know the thing.
I know the thing.
I got a big image board up, and I put up like, oh, who do I want this character to be influenced by? So I was like, I want like a rocker look. I want like a little bit of a punk, a little bit of like a sleek femi kind of punk character. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll put some Freddie Mercury in there. And I'll put some fucking like Rolling Stones in there, and I'll put some like Michael Jackson. Oh dear.
Oh no.
And then Leaving Neverland came out, and I went, ooh, I'm glad
Maybe not.
I'm glad that character's not wearing the bad outfit.
Yeah, there's like nothing good about that situation.
No.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It is. It's very sad.
Because that's good style.
Yeah, it's an amazing style. I really liked it. I really dug all the dance moves and the music, and Taj Jackson is currently filming a response video Like,
shit.
like we're seeing some
Like
like
a YouTube video or a proper documentary?
no, it's a proper
thing?
well, it's a proper documentary, but let's face it, at this point, it's basically a call out and a response video.
But you have to be very careful with response videos because you don't want to turn out like a Rice Gum where it's just like, oh, all these criticisms come out, and then you try and or a Doug Walker.
Or a dog.
Where
Well, I
you-
think Rice Gum's worse than Doug Walker.
Oh, for sure, no doubt, like no comparison. But
Yay.
it's just a whole bunch of like, what are you gonna call yourself?
Fen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is your name? My name.
Butts.
Oh dang, that won't fit.
Alice.
Gonna have to go with Min.
Splornf.
Rock. Good timing.
Thank you.
He's just like, suck this.
Suck this, suck me, suck all you. Going up? Were we talking about something?
Doug Walker or Nick Christian or Rice Gum or
Rice
Jake Paul.
Gum. Yeah, Rice
or...
Gum, and how Doug Walker, I think he's better than Rice Gum. I think
course.
Rice Gum is worse than,
How can someone called Gum not realize they're in a bubble?
Oh! Do you want to do this one?
I'm Dave from Boy in a Band.
Oh wait, we've done
Love
that
you,
one.
Dave.
Have we?
Yeah.
Huh?
Just being your chat.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I
Do
do
you like
love
Dave?
Dave is great. Road to
We
Ruin.
love
We haven't
Dave.
done Road to Ruin.
Oh, okay, cool,
He's
cool.
a sad boy, but he is best boy.
Yeah.
I
actually kind of like really relate to like Boy in the Band's like personal videos where he talks about his depression and
Hi,
shit.
I'm Dave from Boy in a Band.
Like, okay, can I get like a little depressing for a second?
Yes.
No,
I like,
please.
I like super relate to the song where he's like, what is it? It's like I'm not dead. In the song I'm Not Dead, there's a line that's like, if the only thing that got anything that allowed me to get anything finished was a self-imposed sense of stress, then I am so glad that I hated myself.
Oh.
And I'm just like, yeah, I kind of feel that because like there have been times in my life where I've literally only gotten things done because I'm just like I'm awful. I need to do better kind of thing.
Productive.
Yeah. What is it? There's like a name for like I wouldn't exactly call it.
Self-flagellating.
I wouldn't call it good stress, but there's like a there's this name for something where it's like a type of stress where like
Excitement.
you try to prove that you can do something that you don't believe you can.
Spite.
Yeah, you do something out of spite.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like someone tells you can't do something and you're just like, oh fuck you, I'm gonna work twice
That's
as hard
called
just to...
That is called spite.
Yeah.
That's my attitude. To
Like
gaming.
the
That was literally me
like
with
for example the spite fuck.
that was me in like high
You
school.
missed those
where it's just-
TNTs.
Do you want me to get them? Do you want me to get everything?
I'm
have to get
just
everything?
OCD about it. Okay.
Oh,
Just
okay, sure. Sure. Openly
Condescending.
condescending dick.
Dickhead. Yeah.
All I can say is COD. The correct way to say it is COD.
Fish?
It needs to be alphabetical.
You clod.
Someone once asked me if I was catfishing someone, and I said, no, I'm a girl, not a catfish.
No. I am
My
a girl.
name is Yennefer. You give me 10 million.
I am a real girl.
I am a real girl. I like Barbies.
Let us slap our
I
flaps
like
together.
Barbies. Oh my god, we have so much in common.
Thank you, Travis.
Look, I can't control when the Barbie love comes out.
The Barbie love.
Ugh. You should have that looked at. Oozing with Barbie love.
Oh my god.
Yes, decapitated. That's good.
I wonder if foot fetishists just like take off the feet of the Barbie and just only focus on that.
I'm sure serial killers do that.
I mean, I guess so.
That seems. We found a whole bunch of Barbies with no feet in his apartment.
Sounds like Bratz dolls, sir.
Oh no! Yeah, you probably no, you're probably a pedophile if you collect Bratz dolls. I'm
see
sorry
what I
to every Bratz doll collector who is immediately typing a furious comment at that.
It is the 2000s style. It really ages up a very young
What the
face.
It's just
Oh shit, it was that way.
no, that's part of the background.
Yeah, I just
It's
realized
just too
that.
it's too well rendered.
Yes.
But Bratz dolls to me always seemed like Barbie, except she's a 14-year-old slut.
Accurate.
I mean, the not the live action one, but some of the Bratz movies were kind of interesting.
There's a live-action Bratz. No.
Yes.
No.
Do you want me to
I'm
review
stop-
it? No! Whoa, we should watch it for movie night.
Ah!
So me and Fen and
The animated
Frico.
ones are about friends.
Yeah.
the live action is about money.
Remember the frickin' Barbie Rapunzel one?
I
where
like
we,
money.
All of the Barbie movies are so bad, but every now and again someone, like, at the last minute gets to change it, and suddenly you have a good movie.